When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. It's not that I think I'm better than everyone else. It's just that I know I'm not a quitter. If you want to know the success secrets of richest person of the world, Elon Musk, then watch the video till the end. Persistence is very important. You should not give up. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. I don't spend my time pontificating about high-concept things. I spend my time solving engineering and manufacturing problems. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. I always have optimism, but I'm realistic about how difficult things are. You shouldn't do things differently just because they're different. They need to be better. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then probability will occur. It's very important to like the people you work with. Otherwise life and your job is gonna be quite miserable. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I'm just trying to think about the future and not be sad. I think we have a duty to maintain the light of consciousness to make sure it continues into the future. Great companies are built on great products. You have to be pretty driven to make it happen. Otherwise, you will just make yourself miserable. It is a mistake to hire huge numbers of people to get a complicated job done. Numbers will never compensate for talent in getting the right answer. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. When Henry Ford made cheap, reliable cars, people said, "Nah, what's wrong with a horse?" That was a huge bet he made, and it worked. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. It's not about money. It's about the people you have, how you're led, and how much you get it. Really pay attention to negative feedback and solicit it, particularly from friends. Hardly anyone does that, and it's incredibly helpful. Brand is just a perception, and perception will match reality over time. It is simply a collective impression someone have about a product. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. If you want to grow a giant redwood, you need to make sure the seeds are okay. Nurture the sapling, and work out what might potentially stop it from growing all the way along. Anything that breaks it at any point stops that growth. I don't think you should start a company with the goal of getting rich. If your primary goal is to make money, you're not going to build a company that's worth a damn. Really. The only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. My motivation for all my companies has been to be involved in something that I thought would have a significant impact on the world. I don't think you can separate the success of a company from the success of its people. Elon Musk is a business magnate and investor. He is the founder, CEO and chief engineer of SpaceX, CEO and product architect of Tesla, owner and CEO of Twitter, founder of The Boring Company, co-founder of Neuralink and OpenAI, and president of the philanthropic Musk Foundation. With an estimated net worth of around $196 billion as of February 15, 2023, primarily from his ownership stakes in Tesla and SpaceX, Musk is the first wealthiest person in the world. Like, share, subscribe and follow for more.